Okay, welcome here to Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. We usually post 2 videos a week, Yoga Qigong and Pranayama. This class is Yoga Qigong. So welcome. We're going to work today on swimming in the air, treating the air like water. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and drop us a line in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we're going to begin now by just bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath. And just notice where in your body you're experiencing the breath. It may be the tip of the nostrils, it may be the chest, the abdomen. And just be with that breath for a few moments. Feel the mind slowing down. Feel yourself a part of the breath. Feel what it's like to actually be with the breath. We're going to set our intention here on giving ourselves permission for this session together to really focus on the breath and subtle aspects of movements that we're usually taking for granted. We're going to have the intention here of bringing those things to our conscious awareness. Those things that are usually going on unconsciously, we're going to bring to our conscious awareness. And it's normal when we attempt something like this for the mind to start to wander, think about other things. And all you have to do when that happens is bring yourself right back to what we're doing here. No need to be harsh with yourself about your mind wandering. All you have to do is gently pull the mind back to the practice that we're working on. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you here with this practice. And it might be just some word that seems important to you today. It could be a line of poetry, a verse from a song, anything that feels inspiring, or nothing may be coming to your mind right now, and that's okay too. I would just encourage everyone to take a moment here. We'll all focus our personal intention. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And we'll interlock the fingers. And we're going to inhale and exhale. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Okay, and now we're going to continue the practice, but we're going to come up at an angle. And now straight overhead. And relax with the hands at the side of the body. And I'll just remind us about our default posture when we're relaxing like this. We want to have our face relaxed, tongue at the roof of the mouth, elbows relaxed. We want some space between the body and the arms, so the arms are not, we're not like this, we're just that. And very important, we want our palms to be, you can kind of, if you want to take a moment to kind of massage your palms and see how that naturally expands your fingers. So that's the position we want to aim for when we're doing our default relaxation. Standing in line at the grocery store, you can practice standing like this. Somewhere you can work on this. There's always a lot of opportunities to work on this posture. Okay, and from here, we're going to go into our ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to take a breath in and come up on our toes. Exhale down. Very gentle quality, and we're going to work more with this later, but we want to have the quality that we're moving through water. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe. Okay, now let's stand for a moment. Default posture. Take a moment to scan the body from this posture. Notice how your ankles feel, your calves, your shoulders. Notice the after effects of the practice. Now we're going to go for our chest opening breathing. So we're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest. And our palms are nice and open. So we're coming from our default posture, bringing the palms up. Feel that energy between the palms. We're going to take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to continue this chest opening breathing, but this time we're going to bend the knees. We're going to bring the arms up in a very generous position here. Very, like we're holding something very precious and we're feeling very generous about providing that support, openness. We're feeling the energy between the fingertips. And from this posture, we should feel like so relaxed here that we could hang out here for a little while. I'm not going to, but you relax your elbows and pretend they're resting like on a high tabletop. You can really relax into this posture. Okay. From this relaxed position, we're going to go for this version of the chest opening breathing. So instead of feeling the energy between the palms as they approach each other, we're going to feel energy between the fingertips. So let's continue. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe. And relax with the hands at the side of the body. Just take a moment to feel the effects of the practice in the chest area, particularly. The default posture. Scan the chest area. Okay, now we're going to go for some gentle loosening of the upper body. We're going to bend the knees and just go from side, rotate the waist from side to side. Keep the knees pointed forwards. And just have the idea here that we're just releasing anything that we don't want to hold on to, just letting go. I think imagine everything just sliding off the body that you don't want to. Shoulders, back and forth. Elbows. This in one direction. Let's just take a few moments to really work with the hands, palms together, fingertips together, palms together, fingertips towards each other, palms towards each other. Go here and shake it out. All right, so now we're gonna do a few things, imagining that we were in the water. And I would love to actually teach this class in the water sometime. But let's imagine we're in a very comfortable body of water. It's not too cold or too hot. We're just very comfortable. And the water is about up to here, like between the middle of the chest and the navel. And we're going to bend the knees. And we're going to bring our hands from our default posture to having the back of the hand forward. And from here, we're going to slowly bring the arms up and feel the fingertips come. So we're under the water here and we're feeling the fingertips come out of the water and back down and back into the water. So I've got my imaginary water here. So my fingertips are coming up, down, back into the water. And we have our nice open palms here, our nice open palms, elbows are relaxed. And we can sit here like this. The water is so supportive. We could sit here like this for so long, but we're gonna come up. The fingertips are gonna come out of the water. You're gonna come back. The wrists are gonna come back into the water first, and then the rest of the hands here. And you can get a breath going with this if you want. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Everyone, let's just do a few more rounds. I'll stop talking and just get a feel for this and how it feels for yourself. And I would encourage you to try this in the water sometime. Give it a chance. Remember to keep your palms open and stretch nicely open, your elbows relaxed, your face relaxed. Also the tongue, you can put the tongue at the roof of your mouth, and that prevents you from grinding the teeth and helps deepen the relaxation. Stop the practice and just stand for a moment in our default posture. Now we're going to imagine that the water's been about up to here. We're just going to wade out a little deeper till the water's about to here. Again, we're very comfortable, and we're going to place our feet under the water. So if you imagine your feet at the bottom of a body of water, the pool bottom or bottom of the springs or a lake, this foot's going to be out about 45 degrees. This is the right foot's out about 45 degrees. The left foot is straight forward. And we're just going to do this underwater. It's going to feel different. Shifting the weight. And everybody stay like this. I'm going to put the rest of me up. So we're shifting back and forth. The water is like about to here, somewhere in here. And we're going to add our hands under the water. Imagine we have a ball, bring it forward, and we bring it back. Forward. Imagine how this would feel performing this movement underwater. I would encourage everyone, if you get a chance, if you get in a pool or any body of water, give these exercises a try underwater. It really is help you really feel what we're going for with movement. Okay, now we're going to stop that practice. We're going to stand in our body of water for a moment. And now we're going to just repeat the same thing on the other side. So we're going to bring the left foot out about 45 degrees. 45 degrees, right foot straight forward. And we're just going to shift. You can stay doing like that. I'm going to put the rest of me back up here. We're going to add the ball. Again, water is about to here. So we're imagining ourselves doing this practice underwater with the head up. We're breathing comfortably. Everything is very comfortable. Head is outside of the water. Bringing the ball forward and back. Stop the practice. We'll just stand for a moment. Tongue at the roof of the mouth, face relaxed, elbows relaxed, palms nice and open. Okay, and now we're going to move on down to the floor. Circle. Feel all sides of the pelvis. And reverse directions. center, imagine you have a straight rod down the center of the body. Boat on calm water. Perception. And now we're going to go for some loosening, joint loosening in the lower part of the body. So we're going to bring the left leg out and loosen up the right hip. And now put the outside of the right foot either on top of the left thigh or the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh or straight out. And if you're straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, like that. Let's change this. Okay. And if you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale. So the whole time we're doing this, we're visualizing this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to come under the right thigh. We're going to pretend that we have some drawing implement between our toes. We're going to bring our hands under our right thigh and pretend we're drawing a circle with our foot in one direction and then the other direction. And now draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. Very good. Now we'll try this side. Loosen up this left hip. Put the outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh, the bottom of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh or straight out. If we're going straight out, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and we're visualizing this left hip that's healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Come under the left thigh, put a drawing implement between the toes and draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. Draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other. And now shake everything out. Back to the ankles and knees and sit back and just notice the sensations in the lower part of the body. Now we're going to go on for some neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to begin with some shoulder shrugs, and that point we're going to be shrugging from right here. So inhale and exhale, like that. Okay, now inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over your left side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over your right side. Excuse me. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over the left side. I'm sorry. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over the right side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to the left shoulder. Feel the stretch all down the right side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear, right shoulder. Right, feel the stretch all down the left side of the neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Center. And now go all the way. Let's circle all the way around. Exhaling to the floor. Inhaling from the ceiling. Reverse directions. And come back to the center. And now inhale, shoulders up. Down. Up. Down. Inhale, up. Exhale. Up. Okay, now we're going to come on down to the floor. Now, lie down. Bring the hands overhead. And we're going to inhale, bring the right foot overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 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 And relax. Palms up. Center of the floor. One more exercise before we go into our deep relaxation. I'm going to bring the hands out perpendicular to the body, palms down. I'm going to bend the knees. And we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the face to the right and the knees to the left. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Inhale back to the center. And continue this practice at your own pace. Exhaling as you twist, inhaling back to the center. Relax, bring the palms along, hands alongside the body, palms up. Release into the floor. We're going to now move into our deep relaxation. You can remain here, lying down. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you choose to do the relaxation sitting up, I strongly suggest that you have your back against a wall or a chair and that your spine is straight. So your spine is straight and supported. If you're lying down, you may want to see if you want to have a pillow underneath your knees. So give everyone a moment to get comfortable. And now we're going to move into the deep relaxation. And we're going to begin by bringing awareness to the whole surface of your back. And just notice the contact of the surface of your back against the floor. And the whole surface of your back, and just notice how it feels against the floor, that contact. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Just notice that as you inhale, the abdomen's rising. As you exhale, the abdomen falls. So just feel that breath. Inhalation, exhalation. Feel the breath moving through you, leaving through you. Feel yourself a part of the breath. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness up into the middle section of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. Now we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyes. Relax the face. Relax the mouth. Relax the tongue. Relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together. The ah, the o, and the mm. And we're going to tone them as one sound, ah, om. And as we do that, we're going to bring the energy of the sounds through the three parts of the body, the ah in the lower part of the body, the o in the middle part of the body, and the in the throat area. So we're going to tone this om 3 times. Let's take a breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to continue to tone om, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one om and the beginning of the next om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to imagine that we're actually merging with that silence, actually becoming a part of that quiet. And I'll just mention, like I often do, that please do not attempt to hold your breath during the silence. You may notice that your breath slows down or even stops on its own. And if that happens, that's fine. If that doesn't happen, that's fine. Just allow the breath to do whatever it does during the silence. Don't try to force any manipulation of the breath. Just bring your awareness to the silence. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now take a breath in for one final Om, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. And gradually bring awareness back into your body. Begin to move your fingers and toes. And slowly, if you're lying down, you can come up to a seated position. If you're sitting back, you can sit forward. As you're sitting back or sitting forward, you can rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes. Really enjoy that warm sensation over your eyes. And pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining.